She sat across from him, emotion racing through them. It was a mix. Not just love and not just frustration. It was an odd mix of several emotions, all of which flooded the room. For she had left him, and now returns to him in an unexpected moment. He was moving on. He had come to terms that she was gone, and yet here she was, the love of his life, sitting across from him. Neither spoke immediately. They merely gazed into each other's eyes. Through hidden tears, his voice broke the silence. An underlining pain faintly revealed itself. You had left me, he said to her. His voice began as a cold, distant echo, and then it was filled with love. The passion was burning once more. She offered him a gentle smile. What words would suffice? A tear escaped, yet she did not cry. He walked to her, brushing a finger along her cheek and kneeling before her. She caressed his cheek with her trembling hand. Her hand steadied as he took it into his. The trembling slowed. With his other arm open, he pulled her towards him. He held her close as she wrapped her arms around his shoulders and laid her head against his neck. I love you, she whispered. He remained silent. It was not that he did not love her. He wanted to tell her. In place of words, he held her tight and embraced the moment. His love had returned to him. Yet even as she rested in his arms, she felt distant, as if she was never there at all. Her voice was near to his heart always, yet to his ears it was distant. In his arms, her form felt light, yet here she was. Why did you leave me? He whispered into her ear. She pulled her head back to meet his inquisitive gaze. With tears fought back, she forced a weak smile. I had no choice, she whispered back to him. He closed his eyes. With a kiss, she began to fade. Her love would be as a whisper on the wind. As he opened his eyes, a mist hung where she stood. Her voice continued to whisper, I will always love you. His heart would be caressed by her memories. She would whisper to him as he slept. She can never return to him. She may only wait for him.